up everybody, it's Justin back again with another video for you guys, and today I'm super excited. We're going over another shoe review, and this is a very sought after shoe. It seems like everybody has this. It's perfect for the summertime, perfect for the price point, and I'm sure all the Nike fans just by looking at the box already know what this is, so I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's get into the shoe. So this is the Vntg 77 Blazer in the white and black colorway. Guys, now before we get into the actual review of these shoes, I want to give you a brief history on how these awesome shoes came about. So the Blazers actually debuted in 1973. And when they debuted, Phil Knight and Bill Bowerman decided on the name based on the local NBA team, the Portland Blazers. For marketing, they ended up going to San Antonio Spurs to get George the Iceman Gervin to actually endorse the shoe. So at this time, Nike was trying to position themselves in the performance athletic world. So they were competing with brands such as Converse and Adidas to create a basketball shoe with the best technology possible. That's enough about the history of the shoe. Let's take a look at the actual shoe real quick. Okay, so the whole upper and basically the entire shoe is actually comprised of a white leather material, except for the toe box right here and right here on the side. This is actually like a gray suede material, and it's used to kind of reinforce so that there's no tearing away from the sole. It also has a really cool, almost like off-white style sole, which is really complementary to that vintage look. And when I was actually purchasing them, I thought that this swoosh was gonna be leather as well. But when I got them in hand, I was actually surprised that the swoosh is actually made out of almost like a suede. It's not a leather material. The bottom of the shoe actually has this really cool herringbone sole that actually is one of the major reasons that skateboarders started using this shoe and kind of adopted it as their own, because the sole helps your feet stay more planted to the grip tape. It just has like a design that helps the shoe stay, and then also it being a high top for skateboarders out there, it's really good at like protecting your ankles. I really say one of my favorite aspects of the entire shoe overall though is actually the tongue. It's a foam material and it's made to look super vintage, as if it was constructed in the 70s, which is just really cool and an amazing attention to detail that Nike paid when making this shoe. Okay, so I really want to talk about how these shoes actually fit on feet, because I'm sure a ton of you would really appreciate that if you're thinking about buying these. I would suggest that you go a half size to a full size up, just because if you've never had a pair of Blazers before, they are a very narrow shoe. So putting them on feet, especially with this leather, I mean, after a while, it'll start to conform to your foot and it'll be easier to slide in, but it does make it a lot more difficult. You really have to loosen the laces to get your foot in there, especially the first couple times. So I would just do yourself a favor, go a half size up. Aspects of this shoe is how much it actually resembles the off-white Blazers that are going from upwards of $1,000. These are a cheaper alternative, and in my personal opinion, look way better than the off-white ones. The off-white Blazers are super out there and are a lot harder to style than a basic classic shoe like this. This is a basic white and black leather shoe that is super simple to style. I think that's why these are becoming a staple in a lot of people's wardrobes, because they're super affordable at only $100 price point, and they're just super easy to style with different clothing. Overall, I think Nike knocked this shoe out of the park. I think they absolutely killed it. I love this shoe. I know a ton of people do as well. This is a very popular shoe right now, and one that I'm really excited to have in the collection. If you enjoyed this video or you learned anything, please consider subscribing down below. I'll have more content on men's fashion. I have a ton of ideas coming. Also, if you wouldn't mind liking and commenting down below, or just sharing the video around with one friend that you think will enjoy it, it means the world to me and it really helps out my channel. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy